Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing pretty well. Today is actually Saturday, February 15th. It's a beautiful 66 degrees out here in Southern California. It's actually really nice today. Nice and warm, not as chilly. Kind of having a break here from the rain. Who knows if we're going to get any more rain, but at least we had 3 days worth of rain or so. Other than that, we're going to do a rinseless wash on the Equinox. It's not super dirty. Again, the benefit of having a car that's ceramic coated is that the rain will help clean the paint. So that's one of the benefits of having a ceramic coating on there. Even if you have a polymer sealant or even a wax, like if you had some sort of good protection on there, Mother Nature will help you out and keep your car cleaner. But again, because this one's coated, the car is relatively clean. But I want to just demonstrate the iconic rinseless wash, and because people have been asking about it, so it's this guy here. People have been asking about it, if I bought it, that type of thing, and I said yes. And people were asking what I think about it. I just haven't had a chance to get a video out. I was gonna make one as soon as I got it, but I washed my Camaro with it. I just wanted to experience it first, and then I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and showcase what this product is all about here on camera. And I did pick up the package that includes the red sponge as well. This sponge is the same shape as the. Where's my Ultra Safe sponge here? It's the same shape and size as the Ultra Safe sponge here. This one does feel a little bit more firm. This one does feel softer than the Ultra Safe sponge, but it's the same type of design. As you can see here, again, the cuts on the side are a little different here, but overall shape and size is pretty on. What do you call it? Pretty spot on. It's same thing with the Ultra Black sponge. The Ultra Black sponge does feel a little bit more dense than this here. But I mean, I don't think they make the black sponge anymore. Again, I haven't really looked. I know they make the Ultra Safe sponge. I don't think they make this anymore. So they have that one, and then of course we have the Legacy sponge. This is the V2 sponge here, and you can see this size and shape from it. So you can see the Legacy sponge. They're about the same size here. I'm just give you an idea. Except this one you're going to get the two colors here, and of course the bottom here is flat versus this has the two pointy ends on it. Completely up to you. I actually prefer this style and this design better than the Legacy sponge, but the Legacy sponge, the foam is so good that's why I enjoy using that one quite a bit. So again, let's look at the sponge here. Again, they got the cuts here to kind of aid you to hold dirt in there. So we're going to go over and we're going to use it with that sponge, and then we're going to go over iconic rinseless wash. So let me kind of look up the product description and show you what this is about. Now this is Eddie paying homage to Ivan, hence the logo, why it looks like Ivan. So he wanted to pay homage to Ivan, and so that's what this whole thing's about. If you want to watch the entire video, if I don't forget, I'll link it in this video. Just go watch Eddie's video on it. I'm going to kind of read you what this states here. Iconic Rinseless Wash delivers a high-quality car wash solution that transforms exterior cleaning with minimal water usage. This limited edition blend, created in collaboration with the House of Rags and DIY Detail, provides a streak-free wash while preserving your vehicle's finish. Designed to pay tribute to the career of detail legend Ivan LaCroix, this professional car detailing product ensures a scratch-free car wash with smooth and efficient cleaning process. The iconic red sponge is made in the USA with premium foam and knife cut for premium quality. And of course it has all the typical things on here. It says eco-friendly, water-saving, pH safe, or paint safe and pH balanced formula, which says safe for all exterior surfaces, including ceramic coatings, ensuring that a ceramic coating safe wash without leaving residue. Multi-use formula. You can use it as a quick detailer, glass cleaner, clay lubricant, interior cleaner, and more. Basically, whatever you can use a rinseless wash, you can do the same thing with this. Professional grade performance. Then it says premium foam sponge. And so we're going to go over all of the issues here. So I'm going to read the directions on the back of the bottle here. Okay, and so here's what it says. Iconic Rinseless Wash utilizes the highest technology in surfactants, emulsifiers, and polymers to lift dirt and debris away from the surface without scratches. Now, some people are going to say, is this just rebottled? I heard somebody, or saw somebody state, is this rebottled Optimum no rinse? The answer is no. And I know some people are going to say, is it rebottled DIY Detail rinseless wash in a different color? The answer is no. And you can tell by when you use it that it's completely different. Some people are going to say, well, maybe it's just Nemesis. Again, it's not none of those. This is a completely different formulation on here. Hence the cost, why it costs more. It's I believe it's $25, $24.99, $25, $25 for 16 ounces, which is quite a bit of expensive for a rinseless wash. I think DIY Detail is $19.99. I'm going off the top of my head here. But anyway, that's just to say that the cost is a bit more for this, which is why it's a limited run, not so much as a continued product, because it does get kind of expensive if you really think about it. So it says dilutions here. Standard 256 to 1. Okay, so that says pre-spray the surface with rinseless solution, rinse and repeat if necessary. Apply iconic rinseless wash using the iconic rinseless sponge or wash media of your choice. Dry panel using a clean plush microfiber towel. It says to use in a foam cannon, add 4 to 6 ounces to your foam gun cannon and fill with water. So it sounds like this actually will foam with the surfactants in it. Avoid clean hot surfaces or in direct sunlight. Well, you know what? We're about to test it in direct sunlight here. Okay, diluted iconic rinseless wash can also be used as a pre-soak, clay lubricant, interior cleaner, glass cleaner, pre-wash solution to remove polish residue, household cleaner, and much more. So that's what you get on there, and of course you got the collaboration on the side here. So let's go over this. I'm going to shake this up because it does kind of have some body to it. It's kind of hard to show. I don't know if it shows on the top of that bottle right there. There's a little bit of body to this. I have 2.5 gallons mixed up, which is going to put me about 37 milliliters. So on this thing here, I'm just going to fill it up to just under the 40 milliliter mark. And I will say that it's one of the best smelling rinseless washes on the market. It smells really good. And again, the color mimics O&R. Again, Optimum was Ivan's place where he's more really known before he transitioned over to his other stuff. So we're going to go ahead and pour some out here. So I'm going to pour probably somewhere in there, in that range, just shy of 40 milliliters. Again, it smells really good. One of the best smelling rinseless washes out there. So I'm going to pour this in my bucket here. And I guess I should show you pouring it in the bucket, and we'll go from there. So I'm going to rotate the camera. So here you go, 2.5 gallons. We're just going to just pour that in there. Mix it up, and you can tell that there's surfactants in there because you can see it have the foaming aspect. And so I did save some last week in here, so I'm just going to dunk this and kind of fill this up with the rest that I need. That is more than enough. Pour some back in there because I don't need it all. And now I'm going to put the sponge in here. I'm just going to squeeze it a few times just to get some solution in here. And I'm going to screw the top onto the pump sprayer. Move that out of the way. Now I'm going to go ahead and just pump away to get some pressure built up here. So let me actually put this back down because I do want to talk about something as well while I'm pumping this pump sprayer down here. We're going to talk about the drying towels here and what drying towels I'm going to be using. I just want to prep my pump sprayer. I'm actually going to transition to my safety glasses. Plenty in there. So we're going to talk drying towels, and one of the towels I'm going to be showing you on this video too is the new what is it? The Diva Rinseless drying towel, I believe is what it's called here. Hopefully I got the name right. I've used these towels like 3 times already, and these are really good towels. Just to kind of give you a comparison here, so you can see it's just a twist loop microfiber with a suede border here, purple in color. So it is purple. The site does look gray. You can see it's a real good size at 16 by 20, I think. I forget the size. And then normally I would use a gauntlet towel, which I think these are one of my favorite towels to use for rinseless washing. And just to kind of give you an idea of how these are in comparison to to size, it looks like the Diva is just slightly bigger. You can actually see there, so you get a little bit more there. But I just want to give you guys an idea what the size comparison is of this. That again, the Gauntlet's still a good towel, but I like the twist loop because it's more absorbent on there. So at some point I will transition full time to these towels because I think they're that great. So let's go and demonstrate this in the daylight. We're going to test it out in the hot sun here. So I got my sponge there, got my towel, and I got everything else. So let's go ahead and go back out there. Up there, and bring the cart. Just so I can have my towels here. Pop this up. Okay. So you can see the car's not super dirty. That's, again, the rain did its thing, and so did the coating on here. But I'm just going to go ahead and demonstrate this. So let's go ahead and spray this. And you can see that it's a surfactant-based rinseless wash because of the way it sits flat on the surface. If it's a polymer, it tends to kind of bead on the surface. I do have my CarPro. This is for Franco because I washed the wheels and tires to make another video the other day. Okay, so I'm going to switch over to my left hand. Okay, so we have our sponge. And so we're just going to take this and we're going to go ahead and clean the surface. Again, the surface is relatively clean, so you can see my sponge is somewhat clean. I'm not going to do the dunk test here. The reason for that is Eddie's already done it. So if you want to see the cleaning power of this product, just, you know, again, if I don't forget, I'll link his video on the channel here, and I'll show you how this works on glass as well. I think I got everything in there. So I'll pop that in there. And let's take the Diva towel. And again, it's really easy to dry. And one of the things I like about this product here is it does flash really quick, meaning it's going to dry a lot better. So it's that's one thing I noticed when using this product, is it tends to flash off rather quick. In here, I'll pop that open later. I forgot to mention how slick it felt under the sponge. I didn't bring a microfiber. Honestly, I forgot. I'm not going to go get one. But you can use a microfiber if you want to wash it with a microfiber. It's completely up to you. I'm actually a sponge person. But you can more than likely, you can use this with whatever you like. And I'm just kind of looking over the surface. You can see it kind of flash off the piece right here. And it just kind of flashes off real quick. So that's cool. I always tend to like having a secondary towel anyway to go over the surface for one final quick wipe. And the wipe off with the towel is really good too. Okay, so let me show you on the glass, just to show you how it is to clean. So the glass is somewhat dirty. And like I said, you can see it's a surfactant-based product. I said, really, it glides real nice with the sponge. So I'm going to go ahead and wipe this off. You can see so you can tell it's a surfactant-based product. The way it's, like I said, it's the way it sits flat. I'll go ahead and wipe this off. And you can see how fast it kind of flashes off the surface here. With the wind kind of just aiding here, you can see it kind of flash off here. And it's almost to the point where it's dry. But again, I like having a couple towels and just having a secondary towel to clean it up. And because one thing I did notice with this is if you use it on a warm surface or like a hot surface, it will leave like a film on there. Because that's what happened when I use it on the Camaro. Is on the back window here, how it's exposed to the sun. I use it there, and it kind of just with the sun hitting it that one day, and with this being tinted, it absorbed heat and it left like a residue on there. Just kind of something to keep in mind. So let's go ahead and finish the rest of this, and then we'll go talk about final thoughts here about the product here. So let's go ahead and finish this side. Yeah, it just glides real nice on the surface, so it has some real nice lubrication here. Good cleaner. Grab that plastic back there. Get a real nice rinseless wash. So Ivan did his homework, and the guys did their homework there as well to give us a real nice rinseless wash. That's again a limited run. So definitely go buy some if you want to try something that, again, it's a real nice premium product. Now, is it the strongest cleaner? I don't know. I mean, it didn't get this little guy out, but I was kind of stuck on the paint. A little dropping, but cleans good. It has a nice balance of surfactants and polymers, which is a good thing, because sometimes you have a rinseless wash. So I'm going to pick on Fine Lab here. Grab this towel in this transition. I'm going to pick on Fine Lab. So Fine Lab's rinseless wash, again, I like it. I like its cleanability. I like what they did with V3, but it's just too surfactant heavy. And to me, I think there's a balance that's just right when it comes to rinseless washing, and having the proper amount of surfactants and the proper amount of polymers. And I think that's where this is falling into, is like just having a nice overall balance. And I'll just take my secondary towel and just mop it up and go ahead and clean the rest of it later. But again, I just want to give you guys a quick little demo on this. A little bit of something there. I'm not picking up that much extra residue or anything. I'm just giving it a final wipe to make sure that there's nothing left on there. So let's go back in the garage. I'll just give you guys a quick little look here of the front clip. So again, to clean the surface real good, you can see half the glass. Again, this side's dirty. As we transition over to the clean side, you can see that it does clean well. So let's go ahead and talk final thoughts here for Iconic Rinseless Wash. Ooh, it's nice and warm out there. Okay, so what do I think about Iconic Rinseless Wash? Again, I like this product. I think it works really good. I think it cleans well, and the lubricity is top notch, and you can definitely feel it under the sponge. The wipe off is good. Like I said, there's a certain balance that I personally like to see, where you have either, like I said, a balance of polymers and surfactants where it's easy to wipe off, not so much surfactant heavy, because as I mentioned, Fine Line V3 can be sometimes can be a bit heavy on that surfactant side. So when you're wiping it off, it's not as nice as some other rinseless washes here. And I think this one is, for me, it has a real nice balance of both types of makeup in the bottle. Surfactant with polymer in there. Again, very slick under the sponge. The drying was really good. It's not, and I tested this already side by side. Pans is still slicker, but Pans is leaving a little something on the surface. I don't know if this is, I can't recall if this is leaving a little something on the surface, so I can't really speak to that. But Pans does feel a bit slicker when you're wiping it off with a towel. This feels, this has good slickness when you're drying it off, kind of like a Hero type of thing. You know, like some of the ones that we're more familiar with, Hero and Nemesis, those type of products that we're familiar with. This has that type of wipe off here. So that's all I have for you guys. Like I said, if I would recommend it to at least go buy a bottle, try it out, see if you like it. Then if you like it, definitely pick up a second bottle before they sell out, because again, this is a limited run. Once it's gone, it's gone. At least right now, they're not saying that it's going to come back. We may see an iteration of it at some point with the next formulation of DIY Detail. This is probably as close as you're going to get to Iconic Rinseless Wash. But Iconic Rinseless Wash does have more lubricity under the sponge than DIY Detail on there. As far as cleaning ability, they're about the same in that aspect. And then of course the wipe off. I think the wipe off is a little better with Iconic than DIY Detail. It's actually almost as, I think the wipe off for this is good too for Nemesis. Again, it's a real good rinseless wash from Iconic here. So definitely a good collaboration between DIY Detail and the House of Rags to give Ivan a great little product here, kind of like a special edition type product for a rinseless wash. Again, real nice. The scent is good, although the scent didn't really hit me when I was using it outside, so again, I wasn't really paying attention to it though. So that's not a deal breaker or anything, but just kind of something to keep in mind. But that's all I have for you guys now. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys purchased a bottle of Iconic Rinseless Wash. I think it's a real nice rinseless wash here. It does everything it's supposed to do in a safe manner. The other thing is I saved some from last time, and I use it as a glass cleaner to clean interior glass and exterior glass, and just various things here. It does do a good job doing that, because I cleaned the interior glass of my Camaro the other day with it, and it did a good job in that aspect. So again, real good rinseless wash. Again, it does do everything that other rinseless washes can do in terms of versatility. And again, if you're looking for something that has a limited run, and if you want to give it a shot, I think it's good. Definitely give this a shot. I think it's worth spending $25. I like the sponge. I think I'm going to pick up another one of those red sponges. I hope to keep it around, because I actually do like it. I mean, I get the idea between the legacy sponge having two sides. For someone who's a DIYer, that it's easier to keep in mind which color's been used. If I use one side with the red, then I can flip to the black. Okay, I get that and everything. But personally, I like the size and shape of the Iconic red rinseless sponge, like the Ultra Safe sponge. Time will tell how durable that is, but it's the same foam as this one here. So it's going to hold up a long time. So that's all I have for you guys. Let me know what you guys think. Post your comments down below if you use this rinseless wash, and I'm real curious to hear your thoughts. So that's all I have for you guys. Let me know what you guys think. Again, I think it's worth 25 bucks. If you don't want the sponge, just buy it by itself, but I would actually recommend having the sponge, so it's 50 bucks. You can use my promo code. It'll save you 10%, so there's some savings there. So other than that, that's all I have for you guys. Let me know what you guys think. I'll catch you next one. Take care, everyone.